Rose recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. At this time, I'd like to yield 3 minutes to my good friend Jodey Arrington. Jodey served on the Veterans Affairs Committee, now on Ways and Means. Has been a tireless advocate for veterans during that time. And, Mr. Speaker, with all due respect, there would not be a Texas if it were not for Tennessee. With that, I yield 3 minutes to my friend, Mr. Arrington.
Gentleman from Texas is recognized for 3 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, how can a Texan respond to that in the 3 minutes that I have that has been allotted to me? I will say, with all sincerity, what an incredible man, what a great statesman, and a leader for this country, and for all things good about our veterans and the promises that we've made and the services that we render to them, than Dr. Phil Rowe. What a hero. And what a great mentor to many of us. I joined the many who have benefited from your friendship and leadership. Chairman Takano, I appreciate our friendship, and thank you for your leadership and your love for our veterans. Our country's character, I think we would say, can be measured in a few ways. One of them is how we treat those who we send off to battle. In addition to being the right thing to do, that is, deliver on the promises we make to our veterans, it's also good national security policy. It's more than just recruiting the right people and providing the best training. If we're going to maintain the greatest fighting force in all the world, we need to make sure we do right by our active duty military men and women as they transition to civilian life and being a veteran. And I want to focus on Title IV of this piece of legislation. It is the Transition Assistance Improvement Act that I've worked on for a few years now. It's named after my dear friend from high school, Bill Mulder, Chief Petty Officer, Navy SEAL Bill Mulder. I love saying his name. He is a warrior's warrior. He too gave his life for this country. He suffered and struggled with the wounds of battle that you can't easily see. Let's put it that way. And I'm so grateful, Chairman Takano and Chairman Rowe and my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, and especially Mike Levin, Representative Mike Levin, for helping shepherd this along and honoring Bill Mulder and his family, and in doing so, passing this legislation that will engage our active duty military earlier in the process before they venture out as civilians, to equip them and empower them with education and opportunities for employment, and to connect them with their brothers and sisters, fellow veterans in the community. All the component parts of this, I think, will end up with lives saved, less Bill Mulders in terms of his final chapter, and less pain for wives of military personnel like Sidney Mulder. So to Sidney, let me say thank you for your sacrifice. To Bill's children, Nina, Jake, and Sam, thank you for what you guys represent in military families. Your dad is a true American hero, and his legacy will not stop here. It will live on in you, and it will live on in the lives that it changes because of this piece of legislation.
Gentleman's recognized for an additional 1 minute.
Thank you for indulging me. God bless the Mulder family. God bless those who serve our great country. And I pray to God that this will help make an impact on the real lives of our veterans as they transition and maximize their greatest God-given potential as civilians once again. That's the way this ought to work, and I know that's our desire. So thank you. I yield back.
Gentleman from